the war on talent is really big, and that's something that we focus really big on here at Dayforce. And it becomes a domino effect because start losing trust in your employees. I think you just have to jump in with both feet and, just do the crawl, walk, run method, right? And just start dipping your toe in, and then you'll just start getting more and more comfortable. I have really seen the way that it makes things just more efficient, more streamlined, and getting organizations back to working on strategic initiatives and not having to go bogged down with manual efforts.
But if you don't get payroll right, you're not going to have a long career in HR. This is William Tincup and Lindsey from Dayforce. Lindsey,
Hi there.
hi there.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Would you do us a favor and introduce yourself?
Absolutely. My name is Lindsey Zai. I am an account executive here at Dayforce.
Very good.
I actually live here in the Dallas area, just north of Kinney. I have been with Dayforce just under a year, but I've been in the HCM space for over 10 years.
Very cool.
Yes.
So let's do a couple things here.
Yeah.
We've been in the industry long enough to hear the phrase talent management. What does that mean to you today? When you hear that floated, like, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great question. So the war on talent is really big, and that's something that we focus really big on here at Dayforce. So being able to get the right talent
Right?
in the door
Yep.
and people that you're going to be able to retain and have for a long time, that's really important to us. So we have AI focused technology that's going to help you get the best talent in the door and help to generate more revenue for your organization in the long term.
I love it. I love it. Since you mentioned AI, how do we get practitioners to use AI?
Yeah, that's such a good question. I think you just have to jump in with both feet and, just do the crawl, walk, run method, right? And just start dipping your toe in, and then you'll just start getting more and more comfortable. But I have really seen the way that it makes things just more efficient, more streamlined, and getting organizations back to working on strategic initiatives and not having to go bogged down with manual efforts.
I love it. I love it. So when you need to recharge your battery, personally,
Yeah.
your battery runs a little bit low, happens to the best of us. What do you do to recharge?
So I have 3 kids at home, 2 dogs and a cat and a husband.
Yep.
So
So
I would,
4 kids.
I do.
My bad. My
There you
bad.
go. So I would say getting outside. Anything that gets you out in the sunshine. I mean, I love living in Texas. You can be outdoors all year round. So that's really our favorite thing to do is just be outside.
What ages and genders are we dealing with?
So the little boy is 3,
Okay.
my daughter is 8, and then I have a son that's 9.
So 9, 8, 3. Okay. The 8 to 3, that was about my mom and dad's when they had 3 boys. So I was like 5 or 6 younger than my brothers.
Oh, fun.
And they're Catholic, so and I'm Catholic as well, but that was an unplanned activity. As my mother would tell you, it's like we were doing the rhythm method. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that works for anybody, but got it. I love the outside thing because especially, hustling around kids from one location to one, taking them to different sports or different activities. Like, again, it gets you out of that. I got to send 15 emails or I got to respond to this, that, and the other. It's like, you know what? I learned this is probably mine are 20 and 16, 2 boys.
Aw.
So when the oldest son, I think was probably 5 or 6, I remember being on my phone with them at a soccer game, and I'm working, and I'm like, you know what? When I'm with my kids or my family, my wife, I'm going to be with it.
Yeah.
And when I'm working, I'm going to work. And I'm not going to try and do both at the same time. So it actually helped me with both sides.
I love that. Well, I do feel like as a mom, we're always multitasking no matter what we're doing.
100%.
But I love
100%.
that. I love that perspective. And I think more people would have that perspective.
I love that. So what do you think? Because Dayforce has obviously payroll, HRS, benefits, but you've also got a layer of talent management on top of all of that. what's the toughest thing in recruiting these days from your perspective?
I think it's knowing where to pull that top talent from and then being able to have the analytics and reporting to understand that data. So with Dayforce, you can actually have all of that data at your fingertips. Where are the best candidates come from? And not only that, but how long do they stay? So
Right.
which are the best platforms that we can pull from? And then are they the ones that stay with us the longest? And where should we pivot to, right? Because you need to be able to be nimble and flexible. So we're able to give you the data you need to be flexible.
What I love about that is it gets you to source of hire, but also quality of hire because who's being the most productive.
Absolutely, right?
I love
Yep.
that.
Abs-
Do you see that? If not now, do you see that becoming predictive? Like you're about to hire for this type of position, etc. Here's the places you should look.
100%. And everything is about the access to data. And if you don't have accurate, real time access to data, then you can't be predictive. So you need to have a system that can provide you with that information every single day so that you always are able to, yeah, be predictive, like you were saying.
Okay. Last thing, you're obviously Dayforce, wonderful company. You've known them for forever, etc. What's your plug? You should use Dayforce. You should switch to Dayforce. If you're using some type of proprietary tech or you're using somebody else, you
Yeah.
should switch to Dayforce because
Yeah. What's such a good question. I would say because we are that one single line of code. So a lot of organizations out there, ones that I have worked for in the past, they make acquisitions and
yep,
they have those integrations. Dayforce actually breaks down every acquisition
yep,
into a single line of code. What that
right.
means for you is real time, accurate information, and systems aren't having to talk to each other. It's truly that one single system, and we're the only one in the marketplace like us.
That's also the speed thing. That's also why it works so fast.
Yeah, the
Is
continuous payroll calculation.
because yeah, it's not going through 15 different systems to then. I mean, you'll have a single sign on some of these other systems that are out there, but there's really four systems that are talking together and talking with one another, which is fine.
Right.
No hate
Until they don't talk to each other.
until they don't talk to each other. And again, you're dealing with some compliance issues on the back end of some of this as well.
100%. And Dayforce has been named 6 years in a row as the top in compliance through Gartner.
Not an easy hurdle to get over.
It is not. It is not.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yes, we're very proud of the compliance piece.
Oh, yeah, well, payroll is compliance. I mean, at the end of the day,
You need to have
um,
that trust.
got to have the trust in both payroll being accurate, being done on time, and all that stuff.
But if people don't get their paycheck right, that's a problem.
That is, I used to say this on stage a lot when I was speaking, but you can mess up a lot of things in HR. You don't have your succession plan, your training and development's off, blah, blah, blah. Payroll, if your payroll, and again, we do make payroll mistakes. Like that's
Yes, that
nobody's
can
perfect.
happen.
That can happen. But if you don't get payroll right, you're not going to have a long career in HR.
And it becomes a domino effect because you start losing trust in your employees.
That's right. They start
Yeah.
losing trust in you.
Yeah, they don't trust you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That can
Yep.
impact all kinds of stuff. Lindsey, this has been great. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming on, carving out time for us.
Thank you so much.
All righty. Thanks for listening and watching.